Hey guys, you may know me from Hillbilly News, but today we are doing a YouTube channel on hiker's history. So, right now, we are at Antietam and we have a 10-pounder Parrott rifle. This cast iron rifle with its band of wrought iron reinforcing the breech was a modern weapon of the day. It was effective at moderately long range. The 20-pounder, similar except for size, was the heaviest rifled cannon used at Antietam. Now I'm going to give you a little tour. You can see this, they've repainted it all. This is metal, not wood. This all here is metal. And also right here it says RPP. And we're just going to look through it.
For the rifling, the iron guns.
And you can see here it's got letters and numbers on the front. And they have that sealed off, so you can't really show the rifle barrel. There's no engravings here. You can just walk around. Moving on to the next cannon, just showing the line of cannons. Around this one. It says here, 3-inch ordnance rifle. This is one of the most accurate weapons used here. It was preferred over the heavier 10-pounder Parrott, which fired the same size ammunition. Moving on. This here has no engravings. You can walk all the way around. And this one here, you can see that's actually rifled out. What rifled means is it will have like these lines here, and then it'll go back in a little bit, and then it just goes around like that. So if you stuck your finger in there, it would sort of be like a row of speed bumps, but they had a split in every little spot like that. And then we're gonna move on, walk around, no engravings. And then we're back at this one. And go through here. Let's move up here. This is the biggest one in barrel size that's here. So, model 1857 12-pounder gun howitzer, commonly known as the Napoleon. This smooth bore was favored artillery piece in both armies. Though out of the Civil War, although it was used at moderate range with explosive shell, it was especially effective at short range with canister shot. I'm just going to give you a tour. This one, the rifling is not very well. So what rifling does basically is all guns are rifled, so it's way more accurate. And what it means is that, like I said, it's a row of speed bumps with a gap in between. And what it does is when you throw a football, you know how you want to get the spiral? Well, it makes the bullet spiral. Around here. But that one, the rifling's kind of worn out. And Lee's artillery battalion. Colonel Stephen D. Lee. Lee's battalion of 19 cannons were positioned on this high ground and for over 3 hours fired towards soldiers in the artillery of the Union, 1st and the 12th Corps. Lee's gunners were under attack, constant fire from north and on their flank. From at long range, the Union guns on the east side of Antietam Creek, the battalion had approximately 300 men killed, 86 were killed and wounded, and 60 horses were disabled.
What time did it happen?
Dawn to 8:45 a.m. Okay, moving on. Here's our last one. We had Model 1841 6-pounder gun. Although the Mexican War vintage, this smoothbore was still being used at many Confederate batteries at Antietam. And so, walk around and give you a tour. And you can see here, second one, we found with engraving. And you can't really read it, but something back there's covered up, so you can't really read it. We'll make the spot. Now, I believe the smoothbores, they don't have rifling. That's why the rifling in this one's not too good. I think they just rifled it a little bit. And this one here says 1841. But right here, you can see 53701 WM. And let's go move over to the wagons to show you.